Many homeowners are finding out that a dangerous mold is growing on the inside of their walls, even underneath their floors, and it may not show up on an insurance inspection report. Stassi Olmos was on Pine Island to find out more.
1 month after Hurricane Ian, Bill Doyle's home in St. James City looks like paradise in the Sunshine State, but looks can be deceiving.
When you open the door, you can see sky because the roof there was missing. So that was all gone.
Ian took part of his roof, blew out a window, and then continued to dump rain inside of the home.
This is what happens when wood gets wet and dry. You see it expands the caulk line. So if you see any of this, that's called material separation. Very important to know that. That means that wall's wet.
But that water wasn't just rainwater.
It's category 3 water, high nutrient and high fecal matter, high bacteria, lots of mold spores in it, from where it was spinning and picking up chemicals, picking up the muck in the bottom of the canal, and kind of dropping it in through our roofs, pushing it through our windows, or flood surging into our homes.
Hard to imagine, right? Here's what it looks like. Dark spots like this on a ceiling, and if you pull up a floor tile, like Bland advised Doyle here.
And here we have fecal matter, bacteria, and mold.
I was sick. I mean, I'm still sick right now. I was in denial. I didn't think I had mold like that until I started peeling things back. I'm still in shock.
And Doyle isn't alone.
This is my 20th storm. This one was epic. The storm surge, real different from all the other storms.
Ryan Bland runs iMold out of Fort Myers.
How many calls are you getting a day?
1,000. And we can't answer them all. People are getting upset.
He started with his neighbors in St. James City, what he now calls a city of mold.
Everybody, every house that had either soaked floors on a wet wood subfloor, or you had the category 3 water because you're a first story and you had the muck.
But here's Bland's main concern.
Insurance companies are pushing back. I understand it's expensive. I understand it's hard to do. But at the end of the day, it's in the report and it's dangerous.
The only reason Doyle knew about the mold was from hiring his own inspector. I looked through the independent report with Healthy Home Inspections, Inc. In it, they note finding category 3 water intrusion with a meter from the ceilings to the floors. The report states category 3 water damage can result in illness or even death if ingested and should be removed. I then compared the report with the inspection report from Doyle's insurance company, Citizens. Just looking at the living entry room, the report states only 32 square feet of the 360 square foot drywall on the ceiling needs to be replaced. Tile flooring replacement is not even mentioned. So I went to Citizens to ask why.
As people are redoing, are going over the damage of their homes, as they're starting to rebuild, things will come up that weren't seen in the first pass through. So we encourage those people to bring that additional information, to us, to their adjuster, so that we can, respond accordingly.
Doyle does have up to $10,000 of mold coverage in his insurance policy. He tells me he shared this report with insurance and is waiting to hear back. On Pine Island, I'm in-depth reporter Stassi Olmos.